guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasso here, come at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, and I need to skip all the introductions and say something important. Unfortunately, yesterday, my PC had an enormous problem. It crashed completely. I actually had someone who knew about computers here for 3 hours. They couldn't figure it out fully. I ended up going to Geek Squad, and what ended up happening is I had spent the first half of today and basically today on my computer reconfiguring and re-downloading everything, since we actually ended up wiping the computer, all that. And it turns out, unfortunately, it's a graphics card problem. So I had to switch my graphics card. You guys could see the NVIDIA right over there. Not happy with my NVIDIA graphics card, as you could tell, but because I had to re-download everything, that means I had to reconfigure my mic settings, OBS settings, all that. And when it was working well, I never liked to mess with it, just because I was afraid of screwing something up. So if I don't sound good in this video, it's a temporary thing. Please let me know in the comment section below how I do sound, though, in the comment section below. Again, I would love to hear it. Is it better than my usual? Is it worse than my usual? Is it about the same? I can't talk too loud, though, because then it like really echoes and picks up. But if I'm quieter like this, it's a lot better. But yeah, I have to like re-download all my games, apps, files, everything. It's going to be a whole day taking that to do, and it's really unfortunate, honestly. So I am actually kind of blessed, because if it was like the motherboard, guys, I'd probably be out of uploading for like a month or something, unless I got like a really bad laptop that could run OBS, and you guys would just get market watchers at that point, because you can't really do much editing on like bad laptops. You guys get the point here, but we're gonna get right into it. Leave a like if you guys could, subscribe, and hopefully this video is bearable. Sky Striker Ace Kagari here, Ultimate Rare. These are right now $85, and these are actually going up right now, which is very odd to me, because actually if you go verified, near mint verified, you have 10 listings, 85, it goes up to 170. Now, there are people who have like play sets here, but most people are going to want it matching anyway. So if there's just a couple single copies, I find that very suspicious. Now, I wouldn't really bother with Ulti Kagari, because Ulti Shizuku right now, these are like 46 right here. It's not bad, but 58 listings on a card like this does, well, 34 technically, going up to 48. People don't want to really get rid of it, but the QC right here really did hurt the price. The QCs right now are 26, 27 here. We also got Engage as well, and that kind of makes me wonder why people are gunning towards Ulti Kagari right now, and this is in our hands. Not do we know it's there or not, in our hands, in less than 3 months, or less than 2.5 months really, we might have a QC alternate art Kagari in our hands. And because of that, I don't really see why people are picking this card up, because you should probably just wait and see, because if it is there, which most likely it is, the card may do something similar to Shizuku and start kind of pathing downwards here. But like, it's not like you lose money at 85. Then you have Engages or Rays here. These are still a buttload of money, 375, 400. I'll be honest with you guys, there's just a point where like I look at a max rarity of a deck, especially something that's modern like Striker, right? And I see that we are already at a price tag of 1,200. You guys have to remember the extra deck could easily cost you 1,000 plus, and back in the day, absolutely did. So we're probably looking at 2,200 for the extra deck and 3 main deck cards, leaving 37 deck cards, and I guess the side deck you could skip if you really want. But what's the point if you're gonna max already everything else? Comes to a point where it's like, how about you just invested into something else, or across the board? I just think this is way too much. Like, especially with someone who has a stock portfolio and actually does invest, I don't know how I could put $1,200 in a set of this. It's preposterous. Now you have the roses at 104, 135, 150 here, so you do have them cheaper at 105, but I feel like this is just people who want to like go crazy over it, because you can go to the Starlight here and you can get the Starlight for less. And in my opinion, the Starlight, not only do I like this artwork more, I'm going to give it to you guys frankly, I don't like the alt art as much than the Starlight. I like the Starlight much more. These are harder to get as well. So yeah, 110, 112. but you have them here for 80. I would personally rather grab a Starlight. That's just me. You got kind of ultis here. These are like 12 bucks going up to like 15. This card is getting slowly but surely bought out. It's a cheap OTS ulti, so people are like gravitating towards that. Plus you played in Striker. I understand why, but still very cheap. It's never been a money card. QC engages are 48.51, go up to 55 here. You got your Blue Eye Spirit Dragons, guys. I am shocked that this structure deck is dropping so soon. I actually thought that we would have this like in the middle of the year, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean it's only like 2-3 weeks away? I thought I'd have more time to not only, you know, play Mouse, but like other decks as well. I'm like, oh, I don't have to worry about Blue Eyes for a while. And no, it is right upon us. Hopefully you guys got your structure decks, but QCs right now are 55, 56. That is a lot better than the $80, $90 it was. That was way too much. You've got Plats here at 14, which is very good. I personally think that you don't have to feel bad for having a Plat on this. The QC does look nice, but I ended up moving my personal. I ended up getting mine for like 12 or 15 trade. This card was 12 to 15, by the way, for like a long time full value. And then with the Blue Eyes, it shot up because of the new cards. You guys know it. The PCRs, these are like a solid $6, with the ultimates being a solid 4. A lot of people don't really have faith in the lower rarities of this card. I fully understand why, but it's at least with a few bucks. You guys might have this in a binder or something. Might not be too bad. Primate Lordy Load here. Secret rares are 67, going up to $70 for your secret rare loads. People are hyping up for the Blue Eye structure deck. People are asking me all the time, hey Saki, do you think that this card can go up higher? Honestly, yes, because people wait for the last minute. People who want to play Blue Eyes might not be in tune on the best builds, so they might actually wait to do their research or what the better builds are, you know, further in. And I gotta say, for this card, it looks like it could hit 100 even temporarily here, because when I go to verified here, right, 12 listings, that's not good. You've got a few singles at 70 here, but look where the first place set is, $90. Well, no, my fault, 75. Yeah. You're not getting this. This card can easily go up to 90 or 100. I don't think it's going to go further down from 60 right now anyway. I would definitely wait and just hold it and see where the market goes. Your QCs are like 160 here. I'm so happy I pulled this when it was 25. It was so funny. I kept it because I'm like, nah, I'm going to keep it. 40, nah, I'm going to keep it. I ended up getting rid of it to a very nice buddy of mine for 100 trade. I said, yeah, it's going to go up, but I just don't care. Whenever it's in my trade binder, even if it's good to hold, I just say, nah, I tell the other person to hold it. If you ever trade with me at an event, you'll know why. Primite Dragon, Ether Barrel here, 32, 34. You know, we got the Blue Eyes hype. These were around 30 at sneak peek, and they've held 30, you know. I gotta say, like, maybe it went to 28, 27, but this card, the Mole Charmy, some of these cards were holding decently well from their pre-sale prices of a combination of TCG and Gamer's Choice. This was supposed to be the QC, but they said, you want to look at the QC? Nah, we good. Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh, that's so disgusting. 270, 275. Well, in my last video, I said I got this at 130. I definitely do not want it at this price. Wow, 270 is a lot of money. Gatling Dragon. These are 18s, going up to 20. This is something where I actually plan, if once I get my audio corrected and fix some things, again, if you guys can tell me in the comment section below, please tell me how my audio sounds right now, what cards to go over next market watch. Smash that like button as well. It's always appreciated. You know, I'm not gonna lie, things have been kind of bad, but yeah, I did not need this. But hopefully I sound at least okay. I do have Sage Killer. Shout out to him. Awesome guy. He's going to help me with some audio as well. We're actually going to tune that in a bit. We're going to tune that twice today. One time he's just going to check it to see if maybe things are quick, and the other he's going to see some other stuff. But yeah, I want to do my Stampede prediction once I get my audio stuff fully fixed. 16s for your comments from OTS. Again, would be amazing in Stampede. Even as a Platinum, it's going to be so much more cheaper, and at least you get a hollow version. Gatling Dragon, the OGs here. I used to have one of these, actually. Near mint light plays are 21, going up to 30. You might as well just get this version because I'm not paying 17 for a common. First ed, 27 for an LP. I'm perfectly okay with that. That is a very fair price. Goes up to 47. It's actually quite cheap. But again, it's Flaming Eternity, so it's not as old of a set, but like, I feel like this is a little, I don't know if this is undervalued. I think people, it's weird. Because on one hand, I expect this to be a lot more of the common 16, but I think a lot of people are just settling for a lot of the other versions. Now, Ultimate Rare, I actually have one of these. And right now, your near mint lightly playeds are 35. Okay, why are we even... Okay, they're 40, 45. I get it, right? But they do quickly go up to 90 here. I understand Unlimited is not everybody's cup of tea, but would you rather get a Ultra LP at 28, which, let's be real, because of how old it is, it might be a really bad LP at 28, common for 15, 16, or would you rather just understand, pay 40 for a near mint, at least it'll come LP, at the very least, right? And you're good, right? It's not, it doesn't look like it's trending downwards either, which is good, but the sales history here is actually kind of insane. It is actually selling quite a bit. This is a pretty prominent GO card, if I'm correct. Mole Charming Meows. No, it is with Metamorphosis. What am I saying? Probably. I forget. I haven't played GOAT, guys, in such a long time, which is funny, because I forgot what's legal sometimes there and what's not. And I haven't played Edison in a while, and I forgot. I'm like, huh, is Diva limited? I was like trying to figure it out until I looked it up. I was like, okay, I need to play more Edison so I remember. Meows here is like 55, pretty fair across the board. Fuwalos here is like 71, 77. Again, they did this card kind of in a way dirty, but at the same time, I don't like these cards released, so I'm not going to argue. But Ripperoni, to the people who pay like 140, 100, 110 for their copies, we are getting the Plat soon. A lot of people are saying, oh, should you get the QC? No, just get Plats and be happy. The QCs, there's so many better cards to get that can go up before then. Like, you could spread your value really well throughout. Maybe get like QCs that are cheaper right now, stuff like that, rather than just putting it into Fuwalos that could go down once we get the Plats. Pirellia is $40 here. Again, a lot of people are scared they'll put this in because if they're putting Rage of Abyss cards, they can put info cards. 40, 45 here. Wall of 120. This card is either gonna get reprinted or it's gonna stay below this. It's not gonna go any higher. That wall at Wall of 120, nah. Eclipse Twins here. It was very fun seeing Rizal play with this card. Right now, that's like $1. Very, very good card. It's nice to have $1 Super and Supreme Darkness. Again, this set is just not my personal cup of tea. I know some people absolutely love it. I'm not really that big of a fan. It definitely caters itself to specific audiences for the most part, but a lot of this set is really based on, can you pull a QC or not, or can you pull Fuwalos plus Ball? Your White Forest, this is what I really want to look at. These are 27. You know what? That's something. That's up there with Ball, at least, right? So that's not too bad. Your Dead End Prisons are still 14. So your hero cards always hold value. It's actually $1 for Evil Assault. This card's actually pretty busted. Someone actually gave it to me in Reddit. I was like, huh. These are 3s. You guys know what I said about my last Mark Watch. If these drop even lower, I get them. Exodia Incarnate, quarter century. These are right now $50, 51, go up to 55. This card has been bought out multiple times, as you could even see like on the graph, although the graph's not really going to show it too well, even though it does show it well enough. This card was as high as 90. Do I think you guys should be looking at these? This is definitely a card that could climb. If you go verified near mint, you're looking at 17 listings here. I wouldn't say you have to rush to get this card per se, but we know how it is with these cards that are buy low, sell high, and it's Exodia. It's gonna like eventually be money anyway, even if you don't feel like buying into the buy low, sell highs. And then your Onks here, they're just a solid 28 here. It's not too bad. I actually have the whole deck QC, but a lot of people like it, but it's still a lot of money for the whole deck QC, especially when this deck picks up and gets bought out. It does go pretty crazy. I will say, though, I would love to see like one additional card or 2 additional cards for this archetype, just to make sure they get at least one good card, you know, because a lot of players like that. It's very fun, and there's no better way to bring players back than revamping old school decks or giving legacy support. It just is what it is. So Market watch wasn't as short, luckily, as I was hoping it was, but I'm going to give you guys one last apology. I am really sorry about if this audio quality is bad. I just want to give you guys one more video for the week and take the rest of these 3 days to probably figure out what's going on. Maybe if everything's all good at Saturday Night Live Market Watch, just to, pop up, say hi, all that. But yeah, it's pretty awful having to install all your, files, all that. And I really want to, and the worst part is I was actually collabing with Jay, um, and I decided to play Black Ops 6, and my PC just crashed then and there. So it's funny because if I didn't decide to log in, it'd probably be a normal day, or my PC would have crashed today. But I would have been like, at least I got the video out. But overall, it's not good. It's not good. I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, leave a like, all that. Thank you, my YouTube channel members. Peace.